after the catch and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy is covering you. He's usually pretty good too, so the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Pickett back to throw. Finding Pickens for another catch. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And that ball is caught by Washington. Touchdown Steelers. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Steelers are once again back in front. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to drop those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Houston set to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To Pierce, they set up the screen. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss, because this is an obvious passing situation. Instead, they fooled him a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Cameron Hayward in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. And it's fielded at the 34. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
At the 48-yard line.
Off play action, Pickett. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. 2nd catch in this AFC title game, and he's got a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Harris running straight ahead. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Allen Robinson, 29 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it as we resume action. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the Texans set to come onto the field. One semi-factor, if you want to call it that was brought up in the papers this morning here, Charles. You got a dome team on the road in a cold weather environment, first round of the playoffs in January. Do you think that's a big deal?
Ordinarily, I say no. But in this situation, because you're used to that perfectly controlled environment, some coaches will want their teams exposed to it. And if you're coming from a warm weather place and, even getting outside of your dome doesn't really help you, a lot of times they go on the road a little bit earlier. Go to a cold weather place, go to a place where there's a little bit of weather and practice there that week before the game to try and simulate the conditions they expect come game day.
And Stroud now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. Second year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
10 more there and another first down. The throwing again is Stroud. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
A run for Pierce out of the gun. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
First and 10, it's Stroud. That's underneath to Pierce. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 16-yard line.
Stroud. He'll get the hook up there to Woods. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Pickup on the play. First down, Texans.
Again, it's Stroud. Touchdown, Texans! John Mechie. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are back within a score. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was all capped off by a John Mechie touchdown reception. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Phillips. He's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Kenny Pickett and the Steelers ready to work once again. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Pickett. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
This is Harris. Shifts by him. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him to first before he's brought down.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. Pickett to throw on 1st down. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 45 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 8. Pickett. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Pickett will look to throw it here. And it is caught. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Lutz with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Houston offense running back out, and we'll get another look at John Mechie. He's been good so far to this point in the 2nd quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
We'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the 2nd quarter. He got 29 yards that time.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Stroud off the play fake. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt. That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 1. Pickens going in motion left. Back to throw, Pickett. That one down the field for Freiermuth. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
From the gun, here's Pickett. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
First and 10, here's Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans 30. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action. Pickett now on 1st down. Here's Freiermuth again. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape for a 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. So he stopped for no gain, and it's 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Pickett. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The kick by Lutz is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Tank Dell now to return it. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud.
At the 29-yard line.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Now Stroud. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Here's Stroud. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And his throw here is incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5. As Stroud now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. Stroud will look to throw once more. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop 1 pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will do it for this 1st half. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, 1 half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. We got a fine 1st half out of the former Alabama man, Najee Harris. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Lutz now to kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this 3rd quarter. And they have work to do in this 2nd half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pierce. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the 1st half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop because what we witnessed in the 1st half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
Shoves him aside near the 35. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Pickett back to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I had to do a double take on that one, Brandon, because so far in this game, we haven't seen many of his passes fall incomplete.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Stroud to throw it. Caught by Woods.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Stroud looking to throw.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
2nd and 10, here's Stroud.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away.
And the Steelers set to take the field.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. A short one there to Freiermuth.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 11.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And 3rd and 8 now.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Pickett.
That is caught. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 14 yards that time for number 14. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go with a bigger guy to try and use size? Can't go with try to go with a quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand.
They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Back to throw, Pickett. That is incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Pickett back to the air on 2nd down. Got an open man. It's Washington. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll throw again with Pickett. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Fryermuth from 17 yards out. And the Steelers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they are really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Pierce. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 29, here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 29-yard line.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
Again, it's Stroud. That's complete. It's Collins. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Throwing now is Stroud. And Woods has it complete. Yeah, this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10. At the 13-yard line.
They'll toss to Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. They'll look to set up his blockers. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out comes Houston. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down, Texans.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Texans, first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And Stroud now to throw. This will be complete to Mechie. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
Man in motion left. That's Collins. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the 3rd quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
The Steeler offense set to regain possession. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter play. This is 2nd and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Pulled in at the 24. Oh, what a move. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And here comes the Texans now. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. He'll get this to about the 38.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41.
taken down at the 40.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Stroud's throw completed to Mechie.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Stroud. Got a man. It's Collins, complete.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Steelers' 28-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter.
Stroud to throw it. Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18.
And the Texans' 1st down.
The throwing again is Stroud.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Steelers' 13-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Stroud out of the gun here. And, oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
And now out come the Steelers.
And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Now Pickett. He's into space past the 15.
As he will take this one up to the 19-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And the Texans will take over.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
Stroud sets up the play action. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Houston.
First and 10, it's Pierce. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 41.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give it one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. He can't get him down. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First and 10, here's Pickett. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Back to throw, Pickett. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
A 51-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So an important one there as they widen their lead in this fourth quarter.
All right, partner, help me out with the math here. Make sure I am on point because the way I see it, the other guys still need 2 touchdowns, but in addition, a 2-point conversion. So this is all about them playing perfect football from here on out.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Houston set to take over. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. And a short pickup to about the 25. From the 25, here's second and 6. Stroud. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Cameron Hayward able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Pickett. And his throw is incomplete.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Pickett throwing again on 2nd down. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Pickett back to throw. Going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Pierce now up the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw taken in by Collins. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Texans 1st down.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A short one there to Freiermuth. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The ball under 32. It's 2nd and 2. the Jets sweep. This is Johnson. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Harris. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Looking to throw. Pickett. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. And we've got them now.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And Najee going to have a Steelers 1st down as he'll get this down inside the 20. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They run with Harris. And he is going to have a Steeler 1st down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. And they take a knee. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st. Just a gain of 1 there.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. And the crowd on its feet, and understandably so. They are Super Bowl bound after taking that knee.
How about the ability to celebrate not just winning a championship, but to do it with your fans on your home field? What a great collaboration for them all year long.
Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
And the AFC champion has been crowned onto the Super Bowl. There cannot be a better feeling than this.
It's almost indescribable. And when we talk to players from the past, a lot of them mention getting to the Super Bowl, winning a conference championship, even before they talk about the Super Bowl itself. All that hard work to get to your goal, incredible.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.